Seeing this, Qin Feng was surprised. With this function, it will be much easier for him to summon all the villagers in the future. At the same time, it is much easier for the villagers to return to the village to rest. In addition, this special teleport function can also save the lives of villagers in some critical moments. Good. This function is so useful. Qin Feng was very satisfied and continued to look at the next function. A one-key return corresponds to the one-key return to the village function. After use, you can directly return to the previous position in the wild from the novice cabin. Haha, this one is also good. This function complements the one-key return to the village. In the future, after taking a rest in the novice cabin, click Return with one button, and then you can return to the position in the wild before, without having to rush again. It's so cool. Good. Sure enough, after the village was established, various benefits for the convenience of the people came. Qin Feng was overjoyed and couldn't help but click on One Key Return to the Village to try the function. A minute later, with a flash of white light, he disappeared in place. At the same moment, Qin Feng only felt that the world was spinning, and there was white light in front of him. After a few seconds, those white lights dissipated, and he was pleasantly surprised to find that he had returned to the novice cabin. Looking at the yellow dirt floor, the dirty and black wooden walls, the small space, and the small wooden house without even a bed, a warm feeling rose in his heart. Here is his starting point. Reminder: one click to return to the village successfully, you have returned to the novice cabin. Reminder: the novice wooden house is blessed by heaven, and no one can break in without your consent. Reminder: resting in the novice cabin, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is doubled. No wonder there is such a warm feeling. It turns out that resting in the novice cabin, the speed of physical and energy recovery is doubled. Good. Qin Feng is very satisfied. He hasn't rested for nearly 2 days and 2 nights, and he really needs to find a safe place to rest. After all, he is still a mortal, and he can't do it without sleep. This novice wooden house is very suitable as a place to rest. Even better, it could drastically shorten human rest periods. As a result, in this novice stage, full of fierce competition, it has played a huge role. You can spend a lot of time saved for killing monsters and upgrading, which can greatly increase the probability of passing the novice assessment. For the same reason, this is also one of the ways for the villagers of Longyuan Village to widen the gap in strength with other villages. At the moment, Qin Feng is ready to continue watching. But at this moment, cheers came from outside the wooden house one after another. Haha, I'm back too. I'm really back at the novice cabin. Cool. It's so cool. Hey, it's so comfortable to stay in the novice cabin. Brothers, come out for a walk. Let's go to the square to raise a bonfire and bake some plump meat. Let's celebrate. Haha, great idea. It turned out that the villagers returned to their wooden houses one by one through the function of returning to the village with one key. At this moment, they couldn't hold back their excitement, and one by one they walked out of the wooden house and came to the street to celebrate enthusiastically. At this moment, the entire Longyuan village fell into a joyful atmosphere. This is also the first time that the whole village has gathered together. It's no longer about connecting with each other through chat channels. In the wooden house, Qin Feng was quite happy when he heard the movement outside. At this time, some voices came from outside. Everyone, let's hurry up and rest. After the physical strength and energy are recovered, we will continue to kill monsters and upgrade. The new book assessment has not ended yet, and everyone has not reached level 10. We can't relax. That's right. We can't relax. Haha, what are you afraid of? With the current strength of our Longyuan village, everyone can kill monsters at a higher level. Even some big bosses can kill monsters at the 3rd level. With the strength of our village, it is not difficult to pass the novice assessment. Having said that, but we can't relax. However, today is the first day we built the village, and it's a day worth celebrating. It's okay for everyone to go to the square and have a bonfire party. Yes, after everyone has eaten and drank enough, isn't it beautiful to go to rest? Hee, my little sister has learned dance before. Tonight, I will dance a few folk dances to cheer everyone up. Wow, awesome. By the way, where is the boss of Qinfeng? There is no boss to hold a celebration meeting, but it can't be done. Boss Qinfeng should be studying how to build a village. I suggest that everyone don't disturb him first. Everyone leaves the best position for the boss. He is coming to the party and can come at any time. That's right. That's right. Having said that, our village operation interface has not been studied yet. Haha, let's go. Everyone is gathering while studying the interface. Wow, it's been 2 days and 2 nights. I haven't been so happy for a long time. I haven't been so relaxed. Hey, people from other villages, in order to save time, still live a life of eating and sleeping in the open air and drinking blood. It's as comfortable as we are. Yeah, we can go back to the village as long as we press a button. We can return to the same place by pressing a button again, and we will not waste any time on the road. What's even better is that the function of the wooden house can greatly improve our recovery speed. This is a virtuous circle. Yeah, it's such a blessing to have a village. It's so cool. Thanks to the boss Qinfeng for all this. I really want boss Qinfeng to also come to the celebration. I want to confess to him. Sister, you will scare the boss away like this. Haha, everyone, let's go. Let's celebrate. At this moment, there was thunderous cheers outside the wooden house. Qinfeng was also infected by the joy of everyone. His mood also became better. However, instead of walking out of the wooden house, he continued to study the village chief operating interface. I saw that there are 2 options at the bottom right of the operation interface. One is Create Channel. The other is Exchange Channel. He clicked to create a channel and displayed the initial information of Longyuan Village. Village name, Longyuan Village. Village level, level 0. Village chief, Qinfeng, novice king. Village population, 937 people. Public buildings, 0. At present, there is only one creation function inside a level 0 village, which is to upgrade the novice cabin. Level 0 novice cabin. In the sleep state, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is doubled. Level 1 novice cabin. In the non-sleep state, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is doubled. In the sleep state, the recovery speed is tripled. Reminder: upgrade the novice cabin from level 0 to level 1. You can get the blessing of heaven and get 50 attribute rewards. What? Fuck it. Upgrade the wooden house, and you can even get attribute rewards. Good, good. Qinfeng was delighted to see it. He continued to read the following introduction. Reminder: in a level 0 village, a villager's novice cabin can only be upgraded to level 1 at most. The new book cabin of the village chief, which can be upgraded to level 2 at most. Reminder: upgrade the novice cabin from level 1 to level 2. You can get the blessing of heaven and get 100 attribute rewards. Wow! From level 1 to level 2, the benefits are even greater. At present, Longyuan Village is still a level 0 village, and only he is qualified to upgrade the wooden house to level 2. This is the prerogative of the village chief. Really cool. As for upgrading the novice cabin to level 3, you need to upgrade the first village to level 1 first. Only in a level 1 village, the village chief's log house has the authority to upgrade to level 3, and the villager's log house has the authority to upgrade to level 2. Qinfeng checked again and found the conditions for a level 0 village to be upgraded to a level 1 village. Population reaches more than 500. The village chief needs to obtain the title of Rookie Emperor. The village chief's novice cabin needs to be upgraded to level 2. In the village, there are more than 100 first-class wooden houses. In the village, the number of level 10 strong people reaches more than 10. The first one, Longyuan Village, has been satisfied. For the second and third, Qinfeng is confident that he will be able to do it soon. The trouble is the latter two, which require the joint efforts of all the villagers. Level 1 village. He must be upgraded, because only level 1 villages have permission to build the first public building, the Guardian Altar. That was also the biggest cost for Longyuan Village to fight against the Heavenly Punisher after the novice assessment. So, he had to go to upgrade the village. By the way, I'll upgrade the novice cabin first and see how it works. Thinking of this, Qin Feng began to check the upgrade conditions of the wooden house. Chapter 94, Upgrade the Wooden House. Surprises again and again. Qin Feng began to check the upgrade conditions of the wooden house. Level 1 cabin upgrade conditions are as follows. 10 units of wood, level 0 resource. 5 units of stone, level 0 resource. 1 unit of animal fur, level 0 resource. It doesn't seem to be troublesome. I'll find these materials and try it. Thinking of this, Qin Feng clicked 1 key return. In the next second, he turned into white light and disappeared into the wooden house out of thin air. 1 key return does not need to stay in place for a minute and can be teleported instantly. Qin Feng only felt that the white light flashed in front of him, and the surrounding scenery changed. In the next second, he returned to the lost village. Good. 1-click return is really convenient. A lot of rush time was saved in this way. Qin Feng looked forward happily. At this moment, the night is hazy. Under the moonlight, the dilapidated wooden houses were clearly visible. He walked happily towards the wooden houses. These dilapidated wooden houses are the source of wood and stone. Soon, he walked to the nearest wooden house, started to dismantle it, and turned on the automatic collection function. With a wave of his hand, he slammed into a wooden house, and the floor was immediately covered with wood and stone. He hurried forward and picked up a piece of wood that looked relatively complete. You get a piece of wood +1. With a flash of white light, the wood in his hand disappeared. That is, the automatic collection function is activated. As long as Qin Feng gets the complete wood, it will be automatically collected into the spare material warehouse with the assistance of Tiandao. The Material Reserve Warehouse is a special space provided by Tiandao to each villager. It is similar to a storage ring and is limited to storing building materials. You get a piece of wood +1. Soon, Qin Feng got another piece of wood. Good. This method of dismantling broken wooden houses to collect materials is very easy and convenient. It is many times faster than the normal way of collecting wood. In the normal way of collecting wood, you need to go to the wild to find trees that reach the level 0 standard. Then cut down those trees and cut off the branches and leaves to get a qualified piece of wood. After this operation, it takes time to travel, felling time, and trimming time, and its efficiency is far less than that of demolishing old wooden houses. This made Qin Feng feel relieved. In this way, he happily demolished old wooden houses, collecting materials and stones. Soon, he discovered that 10 pieces of wood counted as 1 unit, and 10 pieces of stone counted as 1 unit. When he finished demolishing an old wooden house, he got 2 units of wood and 1 unit of stone. After all, some broken wood and stone cannot be used. In an old wooden house, there are only so many materials available. However, Qin Feng is already very satisfied. He got so much material, it only took 5 minutes before and after, and the efficiency was amazing. After dismantling the first one, he began to dismantle the second one. In this way, he is happily collecting materials. At the same time, on the square of Xinqing village, several bonfires are raised. The villagers of Longyuan village were surrounded by a bonfire, eating barbecued meat and drinking fragrant tea, very comfortable. Several beautiful female villagers were still dancing in the center of the square, drawing applause from the audience. A happy atmosphere rippling in the square. The time of the first big reunion made everyone feel extremely happy. The only thing that everyone felt regretful was that their most beloved village chief did not come to the party. Several beautiful villagers who were ready to confess to Qin Feng have been waiting for Qin Feng to appear, and have long seen through the autumn water. Of course, some villagers were studying the villager operation interface when the crowd gathered. At this moment, the crowd suddenly burst into cheers. Wow! Everyone, take a look at your villager operation interface. It turns out that the novice cabin can be upgraded. Hey, really? After the upgrade, even if you don't need to sleep, you can automatically restore energy and stamina by staying inside. Haha, this is great. My nerves are tense all day long. Even if I put me to sleep, I can't sleep. Now, I can recover my energy and strength without falling asleep, which is perfect for me. Fuck, there is an even more powerful one. If you upgrade a level 0 wooden house to a level 1 wooden house, you will get the blessing of heaven and get 50 attribute rewards. God, this is great. I'm going to upgrade the cabin. I want to get attribute rewards. I'm going to become stronger. Haha, I want to upgrade the cabin too. I want to get stronger too. Haha, this is so cool. I didn't expect to upgrade a wooden house and become stronger. There are so many benefits to owning a village. Yeah, let's study it. How to upgrade your wooden house. I'm working on it. At this moment, everyone was extremely excited, and they opened the interface one by one, and they were all excited to study. Upgrade to level 1 novice cabin. You need wood, stone, and animal fur. We need to go outside to cut down trees. Our village has a lot of resources, so it should be easy to get it. When I have a good rest, I will go out and cut trees. I know where to find this stone. Just 30 miles away from our novice village, there is a stone mountain, and there are many stones of tier 0 in it. Brother, after dawn, how about we go quarrying stones together? Okay, and what about these animal furs? That's not easy. Just cut the fur from the beast. Haha. In this way, it is not difficult to upgrade a novice cabin to level 1, but it will take some time to find materials. Yeah. However, this is much safer than killing monsters and upgrading. Oh, I'm so moved. I can't help it. I want to upgrade the wooden house now. Haha. Brothers, eat and drink well. Rest before you move. There are 3 materials in total. Even if you want to get them together, it will take at least a day or so. It makes sense. Everyone cheers. Haha. The crowd fell into a cheerful atmosphere again. With the existence of the village, they are full of confidence in the future, and they are all happy and refreshed. At the same time, inside the lost village, Qin Feng has demolished 7 broken wooden houses and obtained a total of 15 units of wood and 8 units of stone. The first 2 materials for upgrading a level 1 wooden house are already enough. Only animal skins are left, not yet collected. Immediately, he entered the trading channel, and sure enough, he saw the corpses of 13 beasts. 11 are rank 9 beasts, and 2 are mutant beasts. He extracted one by one endlessly, and got another 24 attributes, which made his heart feel somber. After doing this, he began to cut the beast and take its fur. Only fury beasts have fur on their bodies. Ferocious beasts like gold-devouring ants have no skins. After a while, Qin Feng got 13 complete animal skins. 10 furs are a unit. At this point, all 3 materials are collected. Haha, it's finally time to upgrade the novice cabin. Qin Feng can't wait to open the interface and enter the novice cabin upgrade system, where there is a one-click upgrade function. As long as you have enough materials, press one-click upgrade, and Tian Dao can assist in upgrading the novice cabin. All this does not need to do it yourself, very convenient. At the moment, Qin Feng took a deep breath and pressed one-key upgrade. One-click upgrade to start. You consumed 10 units of wood. You consumed 5 units of stone. You have consumed 1 unit of animal fur. Your novice cabin level 0 has been upgraded to level 1 successfully. Level 1 novice cabin. In the non-sleep state, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is doubled. In the sleep state, the recovery speed is tripled. Congratulations on getting the blessing of heaven and getting 50 attribute rewards. Haha. Done. Upgraded. Boom long long. At this moment, a beam of light fell from the sky and landed on Qin Feng. In a blink of an eye, he skyrocketed 50 attributes. Qin Feng was overjoyed. It's so easy to get this benefit. At the same time, on the square of Longyuan village, the crowd ate and drank, sang and danced, and were so happy. At this moment, everyone's focus, from the initial excitement of building a village, has shifted to upgrading the novice cabin. Everyone, tomorrow morning, let's go to upgrade the novice cabin. Hey, my level is too backward. I'm afraid that it will take too long to upgrade the wooden house and delay my passing the novice assessment. Brother, don't worry. As long as you upgrade the wooden house, you can get 50 attribute rewards. At that time, your upgrade speed will increase. It makes some sense. Haha. Everyone, Why don't we hold a novice cabin upgrade contest? Let's see who finishes the upgrade first. That's a good idea. It's not me. With my efficiency, I can upgrade the novice cabin in half a day at most. Cut. Dude, just blow it. Can you upgrade a wooden house in half a day? The three materials are not so easy to collect. Normally, it takes about a day. That's right. I also think it will take about a day. Don't look at the material requirements, but if you really need it, you have to find it. For example, wood, not all trees, must reach the 0th order material level. It makes sense. By the way, if we really have a game, I believe that Qin Feng's boss must be the first. Haha, that's of course. With boss Qin Feng's ability, it takes half a day at most. No, at most 3 hours, he can upgrade the wooden house. Hee. Little sister thinks so too. Unknowingly, everyone was already fascinated by Qin Feng's confidence. It seems that Qin Feng is omnipotent. But their voices just fell, and a reminder came from Tiandao. Announcement from Longyuan Village. The village chief Qin Feng has upgraded the novice wooden house to level 1, obtained the blessing of heaven, and rewarded it with 50 attributes. Boom. When the news came out, the audience was shocked. At this moment, in the center of the village, a novice wooden house radiated a dazzling light. Boom long. With a thunderous roar, the wooden house was in front of everyone, growing taller and bigger. In a blink of an eye, the wooden house became larger, taller, and more delicate than the surrounding wooden houses. The sturdy and flat wooden walls and neat stone foundations are much more atmospheric than other wooden houses. That is Qin Feng's novice wooden house. Seeing this, there was an exclamation in the field. 2.9. Wow, that should be Qin Feng's boss wooden house. It turns out that the residence of Qin Feng's boss is at that location. Wow, this wooden house looks so atmospheric. It's much stronger than ours. Nonsense. That's a level 1 wooden house, and ours are level 0. Yeah, it looks so enviable. At this moment, everyone showed envy. TSK. Boss Qin Feng upgraded the wooden house so quickly. Yeah, it's like a god. I can't imagine how he did it. I'm so ashamed. Boss Qin Feng is so powerful, and he is still working hard. We are eating and drinking here. Hey, I'm embarrassed when you say that. No, I have to work hard. I have to learn from the boss Qin Feng. I have to upgrade the wooden house without sleep. That's right. After the cabin is upgraded, we can recover our energy and stamina faster. This can save us a lot of time. You said that. I regret wasting so much time. Just when everyone was talking about it, Tiandao sent a reminder again. Longyuan Village announcement. Village Chief Qin Feng has activated the exchange channel. In the Longyuan Village's contribution point exchange system is officially launched. Hey, there are new features. Go and see. Everyone was surprised and entered the exchange channel one after another. Chapter 95 Occupational Diversion. Fantastic Frost Stone. Everyone entered the exchange channel, and Tiandao sent a reminder again. Reminder, Qin Feng, the village chief, contributed 5 units of wood to Longyuan Village and obtained 5 contribution points. Reminder, Qin Feng, the village chief, contributed 3 units of stone to Longyuan Village and obtained 3 contribution points. Hey, boss Qin Feng has donated supplies. What is the contribution point? Look, there are wood and stone materials in the village resource bank. That's what boss Qin Feng just donated. Hey, there's a price on it. To exchange 1 unit of wood, you need 1 contribution point. To exchange 1 unit of stone, 1 contribution point is also required. Haha, I understand. This exchange system is to let everyone donate various materials to the village to get contribution points. At that time, we will use the contribution points to exchange for the materials we need. Wow, this method is great. This way, everyone can share resources. Yeah, then we can divide into 3 groups of people. One group will collect wood, another group will collect stone, and the other group will collect animal skins. Then, everyone can collect the resources they want through exchange. That's right. This way is to get more for more work. Whoever pays more will get more contribution points. Those slackers can't take advantage of it. Haha, that's right. I like this way so much. Everyone, look at the instructions in the lower right corner. It says that all kinds of resources can be donated. Ferocious beast corpses, furs, spirit flowers, spirit grass, etc. can be donated. Can the barbecue and hot tea be donated? I don't know. As soon as these words fell, people in the square took action. Reminder: Villager Lu Yuan donated 100 caddies of high-quality barbecue to Long Yuan Village and 1 contribution point. 07. There was an uproar in the field. Fuck. Lu Yuan, you are too thief. You even contributed to everyone's barbecue. Lu Yuan laughed. Haha, I just did an experiment, but I didn't expect it to be successful. 1 contribution point. It's cool. Lei Ju pouted. I'll go. You've taken advantage of everyone. Of course you're happy. I'm not full yet. You, little sister, I'm not full. How do you get the barbecue? Lu Yuan sneered. Hey, this can only be taken out with contribution points. Hey, it seems that the contribution points are very important. By the way, there are still a few pounds of barbecue here, so let me contribute. Don't. I'm not full yet. I'm not full. Besides, I can't even exchange a contribution point for such a little barbecue. Just when the noise in the field continued, Tiandao sent another reminder. Reminder: Villager Longshan donated a second-order spirit grass to Longyuan Village and obtained 10 contribution points. Reminder: Longshan spent 5 contribution points to exchange for 5 units of wood. Reminder: Longshan spent 3 contribution points to exchange 3 units of stone. As soon as the news came out, everyone was in an uproar. Lu Yuan was even more anxious. Ouch. 1 step too late. Boss Longshan, you are really fast. Don't leave me any materials. Longshan laughed proudly. Haha. Now wood and stone resources are the most scarce. The sooner you upgrade the wooden house, the better. How can I miss it? Lu Yuan, hey, count your hands fast. At this moment, the crowd is also talking. It seems that we have to reserve some contribution points, lest there are resources in the warehouse, and we can't redeem them. Yeah, but I'm poor and nothing. What can I use to get contribution points? Let's go. Let's find the body of the beast. Maid, I won't rest tonight. Go chop wood now. Hey, I have a spirit grass in my hand, which is just time to contribute. Hee hee, I have it too. Reminder: Villager Li Yin contributed a first-order spirit grass to Longyuan Village and received 3 contribution points. Reminder: Villager Zhou Ping contributed a first-order spirit grass to Longyuan Village and obtained 3 contribution points. For a time, Tiandao information prompts continued. In just a moment, more than a dozen people donated various spirit grasses and got contribution points. People are envious. At this moment, Tiandao came to remind again. Reminder: Qin Feng, the village chief, contributed 27 Tier 1 steel knives to Longyuan Village and obtained 135 contribution points. As soon as the news came out, the audience was in an uproar again. Wow, Boss Qin Feng contributed so many Tier 1 steel knives. The price is out. 5 contribution points can be exchanged for 1 steel knife. That's great. I've always wanted to exchange Qin Feng's steel knife, but I couldn't get the level 9 beast corpse that the boss wanted. Now, I just need to dig some mines, and I can collect 5 contribution points. I can get the steel knife I want. Haha, as I thought, I'll just chop some wood. At this moment, Tiandao came to remind again. Longyuan Village announcement: the total contribution points of this village have reached 200 points, and the primary resources of Tiandao are open. As soon as this information came out, in the exchange channel, there was another option: Heavenly Dao resource. Everyone was surprised and clicked in one after another, and they entered a new interface. Dozens of primary living materials are listed above, such as cloth, oil, salt, sauce and vinegar, pots and pans, and even cigarettes and liquor. These can be redeemed with contribution points. With these living materials, people's living environment will be greatly improved. Everyone won't be naked, and they won't have to drink blood, so they can live a decent life. All in all, those things are useful. And these supplies are cheap. For example, 1 contribution point can be exchanged for 1 cigarette. In addition to this, there are 2 special resources. Mine Hoe, Tier 1 tool, a special tool for quarrying and mining. Exchange price, 3 contribution points. Energy Stone, primary. After absorbing it, you can get 100 energy points. Exchange price, 10 contribution points. After watching the appearance of the Power Stone, the crowd burst into cheers. Power Stone. There are even Power Stones. By absorbing the Power Stones, you can get 100 energy points. This way, you can level up without killing monsters. Yeah, I don't need to kill monsters in the future. I just mine to collect contribution points and then exchange for Power Stones to upgrade. Woo! Excited! I'm so excited. My talent is F-level hearing enhancement, which is not suitable for combat at all. Now that I have a Power Stone, I can specialize in my life career. Me too. From now on, I will be a quarry. Haha, I want to be a professional lumberjack. Everyone, if you find the body of a beast in the future, donate it directly. I will take it out, cut off the fur, and donate it. I want to be a professional butcher. Haha, brothers, I'm going to be a chef, and I'll serve you delicious food. My little sister can make clothes out of fabric, so I'll be a tailor. I have a talent for smell. I can smell the aroma of various spirit grasses. I will look for spirit flowers and spirit grasses in the future. Maybe I can become a pharmacist in the future. Some weak villagers seemed to see a new way out and cheered excitedly one by one. When everyone saw this scene, they also showed joy. Everyone is happy for them. A village cannot be full of fighting talents. It also needs life occupations. In this way, the village will be colorful and prosperous. Brothers, I can't sleep tonight. I'll go digging now. Haha, let's go. I know that there is an iron mine 30 miles to the north. I know a quarrying spot. Who will follow me? I go. I'm going to chop wood. Who's going with me? I. Haha, excited. So excited. I want to get some more contribution points tonight and then exchange for some Power Stones. Haha, I want to upgrade the novice cabin sooner. At this moment, everyone's blood was boiling, and there was no sleepiness at all. They were all stimulated by Qin Feng's efforts. Especially Qin Feng successfully upgraded the novice wooden house so quickly and gained huge benefits. The crowd looked envious. At the moment, white light flashes in the field. Many people chose one-click return to return to the place where they killed monsters before and prepare to get some fur. And most people go out of the village. Some go to mine, some go to quarry, some go to chop down trees to collect various resources. At the same time, inside the Lost Village, Qin Feng is excitedly checking the resource warehouse. Not long ago, he activated the exchange channel and then tried to donate some wood and stone to check the effect. Unexpectedly, his throwing a brick and attracting jade actually attracted more than a dozen people to donate spirit flowers and spirit grass. Especially that Longshan, who donated a second-order spirit grass. He was immediately moved and donated all the steel knives on his body and exchanged them for contribution points. As a result, the contribution points in his hand reached 143 points. Wind-chasing grass, second-order spirit grass, which can be used as medicine and can greatly improve the agility attribute. Exchange price, 10 contribution points. Only 10 contribution points. This price is not expensive at all. Qin Feng was delighted to see it and quickly exchanged it. Reminder, you successfully exchanged Tier 2 Spirit Grass for Wind-Chasing Grass, which cost 10 contribution points. Good. Tier 2 Spirit Grass is here. He continued to exchange. Reminder, you successfully exchanged the First Order Spirit Grass Elderberry, which cost 3 contributions. Reminder, you successfully exchanged the First Order Spirit Grass Butterfly Flower, which cost 3 contributions. Reminder, you successfully exchanged the First Order Spirit Grass Borer, which cost 3 contributions. In this way, Qin Feng exchanged it happily. In a blink of an eye, he obtained 13 first-order spirit grasses, and the harvest was full. So far, he has 94 contribution points left. After doing this, he glanced at the heavenly Tao supplies again, and finally his eyes fell on the energy stone. Energy stone, primary. After absorbing 793, you can get 100 energy points. Exchange price, 10 contribution points. It's only 100 energy points. It's not worth it. Qin Feng shook his head slightly, somewhat disliking the energy stone. For other villagers, power stones are a good thing. That's a new way to get energy without killing monsters. But to Qin Feng, the energy stone is a bit tasteless. If he kills a level 10 or higher beast at random, he can get more than 500 energy points. In exchange for power stones, you need to absorb 5 to do it. To exchange 5 power stones, 50 contribution points are required. With so many contribution points, he might as well keep and exchange various resources, especially those spirit flowers, spirit grasses, and spirit fruits. Of course, power stones are a great boon for those who are not good at fighting. With the rich resources of Longyuan Village, it is enough to support a large number of life professionals, and it will keep them at a good speed of upgrading. Qin Feng can foresee that the Longyuan Village will become more and more colorful in the future. Thinking of this, he was quite pleased. The whole village is gradually on the right track. By the way, my wooden house has been upgraded to level 1. Next, it is time to upgrade to level 2. I don't know what conditions are needed to upgrade to level 2. Qin Feng muttered in his heart. To level 1 wooden house, he got 50 attribute bonus. When you reach level 2, you can get 100 attribute bonuses, and the benefits are even more. What's more, the role of the 2-level wooden house is even greater. Thinking of this, he opened the creation channel. Level 2 cabin upgrade conditions are as follows. 20 units of wood, level 0 resource. 10 units of stone, level 0 resource. 2 units of animal fur, level 0 resource. 1 unit of iron ore, level 0 resource. 1 piece of ice stone, tier 1 resource. What is this ice stone? Qin Feng quickly read the instructions. Ice stone, a tier 1 resource, produced in the depths of the Qiushui Lake, has a calming effect and is an essential material for upgrading a tier 2 wooden house. Seeing this, Qin Feng was stunned. Then, his eyes lit up again, showing joy. There is still a sea-level map opening task in his hand that has not been completed. The third step of the task of opening the map is to go to Qiushui Lake, kill the one-horned tortoise king, and obtain the core of the king water. It seems that it is very necessary for him to go to Qiushui Lake. Chapter 96, Great Craftsmanship, 1000 Attribute Rewards. At the moment, Qin Feng quit creating the channel. To upgrade the 2-level wooden house, he also needs a lot of wood and stone. The villagers of Longyuan Village also need a lot of wood and stone. So, he has to keep fighting. At the moment, Qin Feng continued to demolish those old wooden houses. You get a piece of wood +1. You get a piece of wood +1. You get a stone +1. In this way, Qin Feng frantically harvested those materials. In just a moment, he demolished 3 old wooden houses in a row and obtained 7 units of wood and 3 units of stone, and the efficiency was astonishingly fast. Qin Feng was also dark in his heart. Demolition of these old wooden houses, the harvest is fast. It is a pity that there are only hundreds of these old wooden houses, and they are gone after they are demolished. However, that was enough to earn him hundreds of contribution points. Contribution points are of great use. The higher the village level, the better the open heavenly Tao resources. For example, a level 0 village has a power stone, primary, available. That level 1 village will open up better resources of heaven, and those have to be exchanged for contribution points. Therefore, the more contribution points you accumulate, the better. Thinking of this, Qin Feng is more motivated to demolish the old wooden house. What's even better is that he is getting more and more skilled at dismantling, and the speed of harvesting materials has been improving. At the same time, the villagers of Longyuan Village were all working hard to collect various resources. Some smart guys are already level 5, and their overall strength can be compared to level 7 beasts. But they went to the level 3 and 4 beast areas to kill monsters. Because as long as the beast with fur, you can take its fur, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a high-level beast. In this case, it is better to kill some low-level beasts that are easy to produce fur. Then the efficiency of harvesting fur will be greatly improved. That's it. The whole Longyuan village is struggling. The scene is in full swing, and everyone is very excited. At the same time, in every corner of the Blue Star realm, a new village will be established every 10 minutes. Before you know it, 27 villages have appeared. Invisibly, this brought pressure to the hearts of all Blue Star people. 27 villages represent the 27 great forces in the future. Between these forces, there must be competition in the future. In this way, an invisible competition unfolded quietly, and everyone in Longyuan village felt it secretly. This made the people of Longyuan village work harder. At the same time, people in other villages in District 1 were envious of Longyuan village. Lighthouse, Asen, Occidental, Sakurajima, Nanbang, those dog things are inevitably sour. And those villages of Longhua people are proud of Longyuan village, and they can't wait to join Longyuan village. Time flies. In a blink of an eye, 5 hours have passed, and it is less than an hour before dawn. Qin Feng finally finished dismantling those wooden houses. A total of 823 units of wood and 411 units of stone were obtained. The harvest can be said to be overwhelming. He was very satisfied, and then clicked on the village resource library. At this point, he saw that there were a lot of barbecue meat, animal skins, iron ore and other resources in the resource library, as well as a few Tier 1 spirit grasses. Qin Feng was overjoyed, and quickly exchanged the few Tier 1 spirit grasses. Then, he exchanged 2 units of animal skins and 1 unit of iron ore. At this point, he has almost got all the resources to upgrade the wooden house to level 2, and there is only 1 ice stone left. At this time, he was surprised to find that there was no wood or stone in the resource bank. Look at the chat channel again. The chat has already exploded. Oops, you guys are too fast. A little bit of wood appeared just now, and I was exchanged by you before I could react. Yeah, I'm so worried. What I lack most now is wood and stone, and I have all the animal skins. What I'm missing is wood and stone. Whoa, I'm still short of 6 units of wood and 3 units of stone, so I can upgrade. Brothers, raise your hands, and let the younger sister upgrade the wooden house first. The girl upstairs, there are 937 people in the village, and there are about 400 female members. If you let me, what will happen to the others? That's right. Everything depends on the speed of the hand, and it's up to fate. Woo. But your boys' hands are too fast. We girls can't grab it. The little wood and stone that finally appeared were taken away by your boys before they responded to encouragement. Hee hee. Our hand speed was also trained on Blue Star. Some boys grinned wickedly. Hey, timber and stone are so hard to come by. Yeah. At this rate, when will I be able to upgrade the cabin? I'm so anxious. Brothers and sisters, it's not that wood and stone are difficult to obtain. It is really upgrading the wooden house. The consumption of wood and stone accounts for the majority, which is in short supply. Yeah, brothers who are logging and quarrying, I hope you can do more to speed up the efficiency. Hey, I've been cutting wood in the field. My hands are about to break, and I can't keep up with your needs. Me too. I'm still quarrying. It's so tiring. Your demand is too great. Fuck. It can't go on like this. I don't kill monsters. I also go to cut wood. Otherwise, I don't know when I can upgrade the wooden house. But just after these words fell, Tiandao sent a reminder. Reminder, Village Chief Qin Feng contributed 723 units of wood to Longyuan Village and obtained 723 contribution points. Reminder, Qin Feng, the village chief, contributed 361 units of stone to Longyuan Village and obtained 361 contribution points. Boom. As soon as the news came out, the entire channel was instantly fried. Wow. Boss Qin Feng is showing his power. My God. A lot of wood and stone. It's amazing. The boss is amazing. How did he get so many resources? Fuck. What are you hesitating about? Grab it. Hurry up and grab it. Haha. I've exchanged for wood, and I can upgrade the wooden house. Haha. I also grabbed the stone. I have enough wood and stone. I can finally upgrade the log house. Whoa. So excited. So happy. I can finally upgrade the wooden house. It's all thanks to the boss's help. Brother Qin Feng, little sister loves you. At this moment, everyone cheered and was extremely excited. At the same time, they also admired Qin Feng so much. They couldn't imagine that Qin Feng could collect so much wood and stone in such a short period of time. How is this done? At the same time, the land of the lost village. Qin Feng also showed a relieved smile when he saw the cheerful atmosphere in the chat channel. If you want to upgrade a village to level 1, you must have more than 100 novice cabins at level 1. Therefore, it is necessary for his resources to be contributed. Only in this way can the number of 1-level wooden houses reach the upgrade standard as soon as possible. Upgrading a village to level 1 is what Qin Feng must do. Because only level 1 villages can build guardian altars. That is the biggest reliance on resisting the assessment of the heavenly Punisher. Okay, the wood and stone are given to them. As for who can grab it, it depends on their own luck. Qin Feng smiled and left the chat channel. Hope they can finish the cabin upgrade soon. Qin Feng looked up and looked around again, and he was already bare. The entire village has been cleaned up by him, and the harvest is extremely rich. Today, his accumulated contribution points have reached 1107 points. In addition, he also left 100 units of wood and 50 units of stone for spare. These are enough for him to upgrade the cabin to level 2. He was only missing an ice stone now. Those will be dealt with after dawn. With this in mind, Qin Feng used one key to return to the village. After a while, a flash of white light flashed, and he disappeared out of thin air. The next second, he appeared in his novice cabin. When he appeared, he was delighted to discover that great changes had taken place in his wooden house. The area has doubled in size. The yellow mud floor becomes a smooth and flat wooden floor. The dirty and black wooden wall has become a neat, thick wooden wall. The room was no longer empty, but a large wooden bed was added. It is covered with a mattress made of animal fur, which looks very comfortable. This is a grade 1 cabin. Not bad. Not bad. It finally looks like it. Qin Feng showed a satisfied smile. Level 1 novice cabin. In the non-sleep state, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is doubled. In the sleep state, the recovery speed is tripled. 2 days and 2 nights. Qin Feng was already tired. Even though he is extremely powerful, he can't keep up with sleepless nights. It's time to rest. Besides, the bed looks very comfortable. Haha. At the moment, Qin Feng lay down on his head. Maybe because he was really tired, he fell asleep within a minute of lying down. Time flies. When Qin Feng woke up, the sky was already bright. He only slept for less than an hour, but with the assistance of the first-class wooden house, he slept for 5 hours. Now, he is in good spirits and in the best condition. As expected of a first-class wooden house, I only slept for more than an hour, and my state returned to the peak. This saved me a lot of time. Qin Feng was very satisfied with the wooden house. By the way, it's been so long. How is the progress of the village? With this in mind, he opened the village chief operation interface again. Village name, Longyuan Village. Village level, level 0. Village chief, Qin Feng, novice king. Village population, 937 people. Public buildings, 0. Level 1 novice cabin, 67 seats. Level 0 novice cabin, 870 seats. Good, good. It's only been 1 night. The number of first-level wooden houses in Longyuan Village has reached 67, which is not far from the goal of 100. Qin Feng was quite pleased. At this moment, Tiandao sent a reminder. Announcement to the whole world. District 4555, Village number 379 officially established a village and changed its name to Angelo Village in District 4555. This name is exclusive. Announcement to the whole world. The number of villages established in the Blue Star realm has reached 100, and the villages built after that will no longer be publicized. Fuck it. There are 100 seats so soon. Qin Feng was a little surprised. Thinking about it, Blue Star has tens of billions of people, and many of them have awakened talents above S rank. As long as those who have awakened talents above the S level are eligible to become super strong and have the ability to build a village in a short period of time. In addition, there are some superpowers, such as vampires, werewolves, monks, ascetic monks, ninjas, various religious people. These people are already very strong, and if they awaken the talents of S rank and above, they will be even stronger. Thinking of this, Qin Feng felt a sense of urgency in his heart. He can foresee that after the novice assessment period is over, he will compete with all superpowers to dominate the Blue Star realm. At this moment, Tiandao came to remind again. Announcement to the whole world. From now on, the village upgrade competition will start. For the first 3 villages to be upgraded to level 3, all villagers will receive 500 attribute rewards. The village chief gets 1,000 attribute rewards. For the 4th to 10th villages upgraded to level 3, all villagers will receive 200 attribute rewards, and the village chief will receive 500 attribute rewards. Reminder: this village competition is limited to the novice assessment period. After the novice assessment period is exceeded, you will be promoted to level 3. The ranking will be invalid, and there will be no rewards. Reminder: this competition is a benefit for the Blue Star realm. I hope all forces will cherish it. I wish you good luck. Boom. As soon as this news came out, the entire Blue Star realm was shocked. Qin Feng also widened his eyes in astonishment. Damn it, Pong. 1,000 attribute rewards. This is too big. Chapter 97 Promotion to the Great Emperor. Soaring Strength. At this moment, the entire Blue Star realm was boiling. 1,000 attribute rewards. It's so scary. At the moment, Qin Feng hurriedly entered the chat channel, ready to mobilize all the villagers. At the same moment, in the chat channel of Area 1, everyone was amazed. I bought it. 1,000 attribute rewards? Did I hear it correctly? You heard it right. It's really a 1,000 attribute reward. Oh, God. This is horrible too. Yeah. However, only the top 3 village chiefs are eligible for such a high reward. Ordinary villagers are rewarded with 500 attribute points. Oh, my God. 500 points is a lot. When we level up, we only gain 45 attributes. 500 points is 5 points more than even level 11. Wow. Terrible. It's terrifying. I want a reward like that too, Smekta. Oh, friends from Nanbang, if you want to get such a reward, you must first build your own village, and then you will be eligible to participate in the competition. Axie, the highest in our village, is only level 7, and he is not even qualified to establish a village, let alone participate in the competition. Baga, the strongest person in our village, is only level 8, and he is not qualified to participate. Oh, our village is even worse. The highest is only level 6. God, I envy those villages that can participate in the competition. Yeah, this is a great opportunity bestowed by heaven, Smekta. By the way, we have a village in District 1 that can participate. Oh, you mean 911 Village? It should be renamed Longyuan Village now. Yeah, so far, only Longyuan Village in our number 1 area has this qualification. As soon as these words fell, those western dog things felt unhappy. Nanbang Country, Asami Country, and Sakurajima Country were also unhappy in their hearts. It's just that they didn't dare to show too much because they were afraid of Qin Feng, but their inner jealousy couldn't stop their sour words. At that moment, Edward 540, who had been silent for a long time, jumped out. Edward, oh, that friend, Longyuan Village is indeed eligible to participate, but I'm not optimistic about them. Why? Qin Feng's strength is very strong. Edward, oh, friends. Qin Feng's strength is indeed very strong, but the upgrade of this village is based on overall strength, not personal strength. Miyamoto Lang, Edward sang. You are very reasonable. Except for Qin Feng, the other villagers in Longyuan Village are useless. If they are holding back, Longyuan Village has no chance to get rewards. Emir, as far as I know, apart from Qin Feng, there is no other person in Longyuan village who has reached level 8. It is almost impossible to enter the top 10 in the competition with such strength. Park Qingxin, Mr. Emir, you are wrong. It's not almost impossible, it's not at all possible, Smekta. At this moment, those dog things sang badly about Longyuan village. The people of Longhua in 34 villages, 77 villages, and 618 villages were very upset, and they came out one by one to respond. In the chat channel, there was another violent quarrel. At the same moment, the Longyuan village chat channel was completely fried. So excited. I'm so excited. Haha. Village upgrade competition. Entering the top 3 villages, all villagers can get 500 attributes. Fuck. 500 attribute points. I can't even imagine it. If each of us can get 500 attribute points, we will be able to carry 100% of the punishment after the novice assessment. Haha. Not to mention the top 3, even the 4th to 10th place, there are 200 attribute rewards. Yeah, even with 200 attribute rewards, it's not difficult for us to withstand the attack of the Heaven Punisher. Woo. When I think of this, I'm so excited that I want to cry. Girl upstairs, don't get excited. We haven't won the game yet. Yes. Everyone, please don't speak first. Please ask Qin Feng boss to speak. Boss Qin Feng, just say a few words. What should we do next? At this moment, everyone was impatient. Seeing this, Qin Feng began to speak. Qin Feng, everyone, this village upgrade competition is indeed a big opportunity for us, and it may even be the last opportunity for the novice stage, so we must seize it. Boss is right. Makes sense. My God, is it the last chance in the novice period? I'm so panicked. I'm so worried. We will miss the opportunity. Yeah, I'm also nervous. This time, we must not miss it. Qin Feng, everyone, don't be nervous. We just need to do our best. Boss is right. We just need to do our best. Let's listen to the boss. Haha, if I can make it to the top 10 this time, I will give my life to it. Qin Feng, stop gossip. This time the village upgrade competition is based on the upgrade to level 3, and it must be before the end of the novice assessment period. Qin Feng, that is to say, we have less than 5 days left. The time is very urgent. The current level of our village is level 0. Qin Feng, then our next goal is to upgrade the village to level 1. To reach level 1, 5 standards must be met. Qin Feng, the first point is that the population has reached more than 500 people. We have already satisfied this point. Qin Feng, second point, the village chief must obtain the title of the Great Novice. I will do this. Qin Feng, the third point, the village chief's wooden house must be upgraded to level 2. This is also my job. Qin Feng, fourth point, in the village, the number of first-level novice cabins must reach more than 100. Currently there are 67, and you still need to work hard. Qin Feng, the fifth point is that there are 10 strong people above level 10. At present, apart from me, there are still 9 places left. In my opinion, this is also the most difficult point. As soon as these words fell, everyone agreed. Yeah, Boss Lu Xian, who ranks second in level, is only level 8. It's a little troublesome to upgrade to level 10. Fuck. Saying this, we should have dragged Qin Feng's boss. Yeah, Boss Qin Feng is too good. We are too ordinary. Hey. Boss, we are ashamed. Qin Feng, brothers, you don't have to belittle yourselves. Don't forget, we won 5 consecutive bets, and we got a lot of attribute rewards when we established the village. Everyone has the ability to kill monsters by leaping rank, and it is not difficult to upgrade. Qin Feng, besides, our village is very rich in resources, and there is no shortage of beasts at all. As long as everyone is willing to work hard, it will be very fast to reach level 10. Lu Xian, Boss Qin Feng is right. My current progress is 97% at level 7, and I can upgrade to level 8 soon. But I can go to level 3 and kill level 10 directly. The upgrade speed is very fast. Longshan, haha, I just upgraded the novice cabin to level 1 and received 50 attribute bonuses. Now, I can kill monsters at level 3. I can also kill monsters at level 10. Wu Yong, Haha. Me too. Leiju, I can also kill monsters at level 3. Wow. The bosses in our village are all sturdy. They can kill monsters at level 3, but I can only get at level 2. Hey, my talent is too weak. Upstairs, level 2 is good. Don't be so greedy. Haha. Everyone, with our village boss's ability to kill monsters by leaps and bounds, they should be able to rise to level 10 soon. Of course it is. At this moment, everyone was extremely excited. Qin Feng was also quite pleased. Qin Feng, then this time, the top 10 in the ranking list have to work hard. I hope you will rise to level 10 sooner. Lu Xian, boss, this is no problem. Longshan, I'm fine too. Several people in the top 10 complied with their promises, and all of them were full of fighting spirit. At this time, Guming's avatar jumped. He ranks 6th. Guming, boss, I have a problem. Qin Feng, what's the problem? Guming, hey. The top 10 ranks have all upgraded the novice cabins, but I haven't upgraded yet. This will delay the time for me to kill monsters and upgrade. Qin Feng, what materials are you currently lacking? Guming, there are still 3 units of wood missing. Qin Feng, okay. I'll give you 3 units of lumber. After you upgrade the wooden house, hurry up and upgrade. Guming was excited. Boss, you are so kind. However, you don't need to give me your wood. You can donate it directly, and I'll get it. I can't ask for your things for nothing. And everyone, after the boss donates the wood, don't grab it. What? Lu Xian, don't worry. No one will grab it. Wu Yong, whoever robs will destroy the unity. Seeing this, Qin Feng didn't talk nonsense and directly donated 3 units of wood. Soon, Guming received it smoothly. Everyone was happy. Guming, haha, I got 3 units of wood. I can finally upgrade the wooden house and finally get 50 attribute rewards. It's really exciting. Guming, boss. Thank you. Qin Feng, everyone, stop gossip. Everyone, hurry up and act. Let's all act. Hey, I can't wait. Everyone, come and chop wood together. I don't kill monsters anymore. I will accompany you to cut wood. Haha, I'm going too. Anyone quarrying with me? At this moment, the unity of Longyuan village was brought into full play once again. It turned out that everyone knew that the task of leveling up to level 10 would be completed by Lu Xian and other experts. Then the main task of these people is to upgrade the novice cabin to level 1. In order to speed up the progress of upgrading the wooden house, many people suspend the upgrade and go all out to collect resources. The vitality of Longyuan village broke out completely. Qin Feng watched this scene silently and was quite relieved. It's time for him to complete his mission too. He then left the chat channel. A minute later, inside the novice cabin, Qin Feng opened the attribute panel and began to add points to himself. If he wants to become a novice emperor, his prestige is already enough, and his combat power will not reach 70 stars. His current combat power is 66 stars. However, from last night to now, he has completed several tasks in a row and obtained a large number of free attribute points, but he has not added it. Immediately, he added quickly. Now is the village upgrade competition. He must race against time and can't waste any time. In just a moment, his attribute points were added. And as soon as he finished adding, Tiandao sent a reminder. Longyuan village announcement. Village Chief Qin Feng's reputation has reached 62 points. His combat power has reached 79 stars, and he has won the title of Novice Emperor. The village chief Qin Feng received the blessing of heaven. Congratulations to the village chief Qin Feng for becoming a novice emperor. The strength index has increased by 40 points. Congratulations to the village chief Qin Feng for becoming a novice emperor. The agility index has increased by 40 points. Congratulations to the village chief Qin Feng for becoming a novice emperor, and his BMI increased by 40 points. Congratulations to the village chief Qin Feng for becoming a novice emperor. The energy index has increased by 40 points. Boom. As soon as the news is announced, the entire Longyuan village was stunned. Chapter 98 Strength increases again. Go to slaughter. After a while, There were earth-shattering cheers from all corners of Longyuan village. Haha, Boss Qin Feng has become a novice emperor. Amazing. Awesome. Damn it. The second condition for level 1 village upgrade, that's it. It's so fast. It's done so quickly. Boss Qin Feng is amazing. Woo. I'm so happy. So excited. Everyone, don't you have any ideas to announce? Boss Qin Feng's combat power has reached 79 stars. What? 79 stars. My God. It really is. Hey. Awesome. Too awesome. Idol. Idol. The boss will always be my idol. The boss is so strong. Don't talk about being his girlfriend. Just be his concubine. I'm willing too. At this moment, the chat channel was amazed. The people were completely blown away. The girls were even more excited. It was only at this moment that they realized Qin Feng's terrifying strength. This also made everyone admire Qin Feng more and more. At the same time, in the level 10 Vicious Beast area, near the Bone Wilderness, Lu Xian stared blankly at the prompt. Couldn't speak for a while. After a long time, he looked up to the sky and sighed, revealing a wry smile. He has always claimed to be the second strongest in Longyuan village. Now that it is less than level 8, the combat power has reached 16 stars, and it is easy to kill level 10 beasts. Even, he has the strength to kill level 10 mutant beasts. This time it made him a little floating. Now it seems that he exalted himself too much. Compared with Qin Feng, the difference in strength is one in the sky and one in the ground. If he claims to be the second strongest in Longyuan village, that would be an insult to Boss Qin Feng. His strength is not worthy. At this moment, Lu Xian sighed, and completely convinced Qin Feng in his heart. If it was before, he still had a little faith in trying to catch up with Qin Feng. Now, he doesn't have that thought anymore. He only had admiration and admiration for Qin Feng in his heart. When a person is too good to be in the dust, the shock to the person is extremely huge, and it is easier for people to surrender from the bottom of their hearts. At the same time, inside the novice cabin, Qin Feng was also a little surprised. Fuck it. My combat power has reached 79 stars. Come to think of it, last night's harvest was too great. It is not surprising that there is such a large increase in strength. Haha. Cool. It's so cool. However, his current combat power should be more than 79 stars. Because he has just been promoted to the Rookie Emperor, the 4 indexes have skyrocketed by 40 points, and his combat power must have also risen sharply. By the way, he still has some gains to deal with. Thinking of this, he took out the second-order wind-chasing grass and a dozen first-order spirit grasses and fruit from the storage ring. Then, he began to extract one by one endlessly. After a quarter of an hour, he had all extracted, and his attributes had skyrocketed by 74 points, which made him feel very happy. However, these are not enough. He also clicked on the village resource bank, which contained various low-level materials, as well as animal skins and corpses of fierce beasts. Soon, he saw the corpses of some level 9 beasts from the resource list. A level 9 beast corpse with fur can be donated to get 0.3 contribution points. A level 9 beast corpse without fur can only get 0.2 contribution points. At present, Qin Feng has not extracted the level 9 beasts, and there are still 2 varieties, and a total of 4 can be full. After a while, he found the corpses of the beasts he needed, for in total. He quickly exchanged it, made endless extractions, and got 8 attributes. Good. Mosquitoes are meat no matter how small. At this point, he has withdrawn all the beasts from level 1 to 10 in full. As for the beasts of level 11 and above, in this novice village, there are very few varieties, and it will be faster to extract the full amount. Qin Feng is very satisfied with this progress. Reminder, you donated 4 level 9 beasts without fur and received 0.8 contribution points. What? It can be so. Qin Feng's eyes lit up with joy. The original corpse that has been extracted endlessly and then donated, the value remains unchanged. Isn't that the same as letting him prostitute for nothing? That is to say, he doesn't need to buy the corpses of any beasts in the future. He can just prostitute from the resource bank for free. It's just a process of changing hands. This is much more cost-effective than his previous acquisitions. Thinking of this, Qin Feng was very relieved. Don't underestimate such a little change. Everything adds up. This alone will save him a lot of money in the future. Everything that should be extracted has been extracted. I wonder how my combat power is now. Qin Feng couldn't wait to open the property panel. Level 11, 80800/500000. Holy Duty, Level 4 Judge, 395/1000. Reputation, 62, Novice Emperor. Strength, 817 plus 83, The Profound Truth of Power, Grade B. Agility, 821 plus 100, The True Meaning of Speed, C level. Physical Constitution, 814 plus 20, The True Meaning of the Body, C level. Energy, 844 plus 100, 6 senses connected, C level. Elemental Talent, The True Meaning of Fire, C level. The True Meaning of Earth, C level. The True Meaning of Gold, C level. The True Meaning of Ice, C. The Secret of Wood, B level. The Secret of Darkness, B level. Blood Talent, E-Class Bloodline Enhancement, Dragon Blood. Born Talent, Endless Extraction, SSS level. Skills, Eye of True Sight, Tier 1. Mysterious Crystal Armoring, Tier 2. Hellfire, Tier 3. Outward Energy, Tier 3. Rejuvenation, Tier 3. Beast Control, Tier 3, Tier 3. Phantom Clone, Tier 3. Shadow Binding, Tier 3. Combat Evaluation, 83 stars. Fuck it. The combat power is 83 stars. This is not far from the standard of Baixing. As long as his combat power reaches 100 stars, that is, he has stepped into the ground-level combat power and is no longer a human-level master. It's a ground-level expert. At that time, there will definitely be earth-shaking changes. Qin Feng was overjoyed. By the way, according to this progress, if he can lead Longyuan Village to get the top 3-0 in the upgrade competition, then he can get 1,000 attribute rewards again, and his combat power has skyrocketed again. Perhaps, with this opportunity, he will be able to personally defeat the Heavenly Punisher in the Heavenly Punishment Assessment 4 days later. Resist the natural punishment of those who are punished, the village will continue to be preserved, and at the same time will receive rich rewards. And defeating the Punisher, all rewards are doubled. The more Qin Feng thought about it, the more excited he became, and his heart was burning like fire. He wants to defeat the Punisher. He wants to maximize the reward. Of course, all this requires him to get the top 3 in the village competition, then there is a 50% chance, otherwise everything will be ignored. By the way, it's time to go to Qiushui Lake. Now it's a game. Time is racing against the clock. Don't delay. Thinking of this, Qin Feng hurriedly closed the panel and clicked 1 key return. In the next second, he returned to the place where he was last night, the ruins of the lost village. As the village head, within 24 hours, he can use the 1 key return to the village 3 times. This is the second time he has used it. As soon as he arrived at the location, he hurriedly entered the mission channel to check the location of Qiushui Lake. After checking, he rushed towards Qiushui Lake. At the same time, the villagers of Longyuan Village were all working hard as if they had been beaten with blood. The news of Qin Feng becoming the great novice emperor was like a shot in the arm, making all the villagers excited. Because they saw it, the upgrade of Longyuan Village was in sight. The boss is so powerful, nor can they hold back. Time flies. In a blink of an eye, an hour passed. At this moment, Qin Feng finally arrived at the destination, Qiushui Lake. Qiushui Lake is located in the north of Lilua Prairie, more than 100 miles away from Lost Village, which is not too close. However, at Qin Feng's speed, it only took 1 hour to arrive. Along the way, he also killed more than a dozen beasts, 3.7 obtained 9,000 energy points, and extracted more than a dozen attribute points, which is a small gain. In addition, Longyuan Village is also making continuous progress. The number of Grade 1 cabins has risen from 67 to 73. Lu Xian has also risen to level 8, and the rest of the top 10 masters are not far from level 8. Everyone is trying their best. Finally reached. Qin Feng held a cigarette at the corner of his mouth and looked at the rippling lake in front of him. This autumn lake is very large and stretches for hundreds of miles. The lake is sparkling, the breeze is moving, and the scenery is beautiful. The one-horned tortoise king he wanted to kill fiercely was hidden in this 100-mile lake, and it seemed difficult to find it. Also, the ice stone he wants is at the bottom of this deep lake. Time is running out. It's time to act. Who? Qin Feng exhaled a long string of smoke rings. The lake wind blows, and the clothes fly. Mars flashes. He flicked the cigarette off his fingertips. Puff. The next second, he jumped into the deep lake ahead. P.S. I just updated a chapter, adjusted it, and caused inconvenience to the big guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. Chapter 99. Accidental Awakening. Magical Use of Talent. Goo. Lu. As soon as Qin Feng jumped into the lake, he choked several large mouths of lake water. Lying trough. He opened his mouth and was slammed into a large gulp of lake water. Made. He forgot that he was a landlubber. Can't swim. Since this time, his strength has been soaring. It seems to have become an existence beyond human beings, almost omnipotent. This made him lose his mind, and he forgot that he couldn't swim anymore. Goo. While struggling in the water, Qin Feng sank to the bottom of the lake. With all his equipment and weapons, he had to sink. However, he quickly calmed down and quickly held his breath. In this way, Qin Feng calmed down and sank steadily in the lake. He also saw the conditions at the bottom of the lake. The water in the lake was clear, and he had the talent of 6 senses, and his eyesight was excellent. At this moment, many schools of fish looked at him in shock. The human jumped in abruptly, and after struggling with all his might, he just let himself sink. Is this guy going to kill himself? They thought this human was going to drown. Now, it seems that is not the case. At this moment, Qin Feng was also depressed. With his current strength, it is no problem to hold his breath for half an hour, and he cannot drown at all. But it can't stay underwater for a long time. 07 But the one-horned turtle king and the ice stone are hidden deep in the bottom of the lake. To find these, he would have to dive underwater for a long time. Holding your breath for half an hour is not enough. According to the description in the mission information, Qiushui Lake is 1,000 feet deep, that is, 300 meters deep. The deepest place can reach more than 3,000 feet, which is nearly 1,000 meters deep. In such a deep place, when he went back and forth, he was almost at the limit of holding his breath. What is even more depressing is that he is equipped with equipment, making his body heavy and sinking all the time under the lake water. If it sinks too deep and the pressure at the bottom of the lake is too great, he is afraid that he will not be able to float up and will suffocate to death. Nima, I thought this mission was completed well. It seems that I am too optimistic. Qin Feng muttered in his heart, a little upset. Going on like this, he would have a headache if he wanted to kill the one-horned turtle king. How to do it? Unconsciously, Qin Feng has sunk to the bottom of the lake. He looked up at the school of fish above his head, and each one was plump. These fish groups are all beast level, not ferocious beasts, and are the source of delicious ingredients. Looking at the bottom of the lake, the water quality is clear, and there are all kinds of aquatic plants and shellfish. The ecological environment is very good. However, Qin Feng is not interested in these. He is very anxious now. At this time, he was still in shallow water. If he wants to find the frozen stone and the one-horned turtle king, he must go to the deep water area. Therefore, he had to think of a way to allow himself to breathe underwater. Only then can he successfully complete the task. Otherwise, he will encounter many dangers when he enters the deep water area. Hoo-la-la. At this moment, there was a sudden commotion in the surrounding fish. Some burrowed into the water plants in a panic, some fled far away, and the underwater instantly became unstable. Qin Feng was startled and looked up quickly. I saw a sharp-billed monster fish with silver scales all over its body and a mouth full of sharp teeth, swimming rapidly towards this side. The strange fish swallowed and slaughtered those fish while swimming, enjoying his delicious breakfast. That is a level 13 beast, silver knife pomfret. It was at this time that the silver knife pomfret also discovered Qin Feng. What? A level 11 human? It found a human. The silver knife pomfret was immediately excited. It hasn't eaten a human in a long time. Swish. In the next second, it turned into a silver light, like a sharp arrow lashing under the water, slaughtering towards Qin Feng. Court death. Qin Feng flicked his index finger. Huh. A gust of energy shot out from his fingertips, and a white line was drawn out from the bottom of the water. Puff. A soft sound. The strength penetrated the monster's head. Blood flowers floated out from the bottom of the water. The strange fish staggered, and the fish's belly turned white and died tragically on the spot. Succeeded in killing the level 13 silver knife pomfret and obtained plus 680 energy points. Qin Feng hurried forward and extracted the fish carcass. He was really not good at swimming, and after tossing around the bottom of the water for a while, he came to the fish corpse. In this state, how can he fight underwater? Thinking of this, Qin Feng felt a little depressed. At this moment, the brothers in the whole village are working hard, and many people are full of expectations for him. He can't hold back on this matter. OM. A burst of white light came on. Endless extraction success. Obtained the F-rank talent, Water Elemental Sensing. Not bad. Got a new talent. Qin Feng was slightly relieved. But at this moment, Tiandao came to remind again. Reminder. You already feel that the sea-level ice element talent, the true meaning of ice. Ice and water are of the same origin. Your water talent is being strengthened independently. Reminder. Congratulations on the enhancement of your water talent and promotion to D level, the control of water. Reminder. Congratulations on your water talent being strengthened again and promoted to C rank, the true meaning of water. Boom long long. At this moment, Qin Feng's talent in the water element has been continuously improved because of the same origin of ice and water. In just a moment, his water talent was upgraded to C rank, reaching the true meaning of water. Boom. In the next second, Qin Feng was pleasantly surprised to find that he could control the water flow at will. Even better, his skin is like fish gills, which can draw oxygen from the water. Haha. In this way, he does not have to hold his breath underwater and can breathe freely under the water with his skin. Then he could stay underwater as long as he wanted. This is the magic of controlling the true meaning of water. Cool. So cool. This talent came just in time. Of course, fortunately, he had mastered the true meaning of ice before, so that he could quickly upgrade to the true meaning of water through the homology of ice and water. Swish. At this time, Qin Feng's thoughts moved, like a flexible swimming fish, lazing away into the depths of the lake. With the help of the true meaning of water talent, his underwater movement speed is even faster than that of the silver knife pomfret. This was also completely resolved, and his worries about fighting at the bottom of the lake made him feel good. In this way, after Qin Feng grasped the true meaning of water, he went straight to the deepest part of the lake. It's the village upgrade competition now, and he doesn't want to waste a minute or a second. After a quarter of an hour, he dived to a depth of 200 meters. Along the way, he killed more than a dozen fish monsters, but he didn't see any beasts like turtles. However, the deeper he dived into the center of the lake, the more he found that the lake became colder. He guessed in his heart that where there are ice stones, the lake must be colder. The frost stone comes with the word cold, which must be related to cold. At the moment, the water there was colder, and he dived towards it. After 10 minutes, he finally found out. Somewhere on the bottom of the lake, he saw a giant black tortoise sitting on a white stone the size of a millstone. The black giant tortoise was 5 feet long, and its shape was like a small house, giving people a strong sense of oppression. On its back shell, there are also some swirling red patterns, which are like runes and are naturally formed. Ferocious Beast, General Tortoise, Mutant Level 14. Combat Strength Evaluation, 29 stars. Characteristics, Violent, Fond of Cold, Guardian. Talent, Madness of Physique, D level. Manipulation of Ice, Water, D level. Skill, Explosion Rate, 14%. What? It was actually a level 14 mutant beast, General Tortoise. Qin Feng's eyes lit up. Now that General Turtle has been discovered, the king of the one-horned turtle should be nearby. Having said that, there are more than 30 giant tortoises surrounding the General Tortoise. Each of them has a body size of 3 feet, which is a circle smaller than General Turtle, but the momentum is very fierce. Those are the level 14 beasts, the Ironback Tortoise, with a combat power of only about 20 stars. Obviously, they all obey the command of General Turtle. Of course, Qin Feng didn't take those tortoises in his eyes. His eyes wandered, and finally landed on the white stone where General Turtle was entrenched. Ice Stone, a Tier 1 resource, produced in the depths of the Qiushui Lake, has a calming effect and is an essential material for upgrading a Tier 2 wooden house. Haha, frozen stone. That's actually an ice stone. He finally found it. Qin Feng was overjoyed. As long as he gets this frost stone, his novice cabin can be upgraded to level 2 immediately. The third condition for Longyuan Village to be upgraded to a level 1 village can also be fulfilled. Even better, he can also get 100 attribute bonuses. Whoops. Thinking of this, Qin Feng went straight to kill General Xiangui. Suddenly, the water at the bottom of the lake surged. The turtles were startled. Chapter 100. The wooden house is upgraded, and the strength has skyrocketed. All the tortoises looked at them one after another, and saw a human being killing their General Tortoise. The turtle general was stunned for a moment. Immediately, contempt appeared in its eyes. Haha, a human who is only level 11. To dare to offend it is simply courting death. Woo, woo, woo. General Tortoise made a strange cry and gave orders to the group of turtles. It doesn't even bother to do it by hand. Suddenly, the turtles led the order to besiege Qin Feng. Court death. Qin Feng shot with a long knife. Now, his strength has soared, and the blade chi of each knife is more than 10 feet long. Swish, swish, swish. Suddenly, the knife gas cut through the bottom of the lake. Puff, puff, puff. The blood flower keeps rolling. Every time the knife went down, 7 or 8 giant tortoises were split in half. You know, the Ironback spinner is good at defense. But under Qin Feng's attack, they were easily cut in half like paper. Successfully killed the level 14 Ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 Ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 Ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. For a time, a lot of energy was harvested by Qin Feng. In just a few seconds, he beheaded more than 30 giant tortoises and gained more than 20,000 energy points. General Tortoise was dumbfounded. The next second, it turned around and fled in a certain direction. Swish. Pacha. The blood is flying. With just one knife, Qin Feng split it in half. Successfully killed the 14th level Turtle General, mutation level, and obtained plus 2,800 energy points. Successfully killed the 14th level Turtle General, mutation level, and gained plus 3 reputation. Cool. Kill them all. Qin Feng dodged, like a swimming fish, and came to the ice stone. I saw that the ice stone was the size of a grinding disc. When I touched its surface, it was chilling to the bone. It was indeed a strange thing. He observed the ice stone again and found that it grew on the lake bed and needed to be mined to obtain it. Immediately, he exchanged a mining from the resource warehouse and started mining. You got a frost stone +1. Haha, get it. At this point, all the materials are gathered. Qin Feng couldn't wait to open the creation panel and press one-click upgrade. One-click upgrade to start. You consumed 20 units of wood. You consumed 10 units of stone. You consumed 2 units of animal fur. You consumed 1 unit of iron ore. You have consumed 1 ice stone. Your novice cabin has been upgraded from level 1 to level 2 successfully. Level 2 novice cabin. In the non-sleep state, the recovery speed of physical strength and energy is tripled. In the sleep state, the recovery speed is quadrupled. The house has a calming effect. Congratulations on getting the blessing of heaven and getting 100 attribute rewards. Boom long long. A beam of light descended from the sky, penetrated the water of the 1,000-foot lake, and landed on Qin Feng's head. His stats are soaring, and he has increased by 100 points in a blink of an eye. Another big bonus. Qin Feng was overjoyed. At this moment, an announcement resounded throughout the village. Longyuan Village announcement. The village chief Qin Feng has upgraded the novice wooden house to level 2, obtained the blessing of heaven, and rewarded it with 100 attributes. Boom. At this moment, cheers rang out from all corners of the village. The chat channel is also hilarious. Haha. The boss's cabin has been upgraded. The boss's cabin has been upgraded to level 2. Wow. Boss Qin Feng is too powerful. Fantastic. We have completed 3 of the 5 prerequisites for a level 1 village. Yeah. At present, there are only 100 wooden houses of level 1 or above. There are still 10 strong people above level 10. There are 78 grade 1 wooden houses in our village, plus the boss's grade 2 wooden houses. There are 79 total, and there are still 21 to meet the standard. Haha. Brothers, victory is in sight. Yeah. Work hard. We will do our best. Boss Qin Feng has done everything he should do, and we can't hold him back. Fighting. Fighting. I am desperately chopping wood. Try to get the first-class wooden houses in our village to reach the upgrade standard before noon. Haha. Aspiration. I'm also quarrying. At this moment, everyone's blood boiled, and they became more energetic. Qin Feng's successive upgrades gave them the greatest encouragement. The top 10 masters such as Lu Xian, Long Shan, and Wu Yong felt the pressure and worked harder to upgrade. At the same time, near the bone wilderness, Lei Ju held a long spear and pulled it out from a level 10 beast. Just now, he rose to level 8. This made him surpass Long Shan and Wu Yong in one fell swoop and become the third-ranked existence on the ranking list. He can level up so quickly, thanks to the long spear in his hand. That was a tier 3 weapon he got when he opened the bronze treasure chest, with the effect of enhancing the power of lightning. This long spear suits him so well, it drives him crazy with joy. But it didn't take long for him to be happy. The news of Qin Feng's upgrade of the wooden house came. Boss Qin Feng is really a genius. He can always accomplish things that others have spent countless efforts to accomplish in a very short period of time, even if he doesn't admire him. I have to work hard too, or I'll be a hindrance to Boss Qin Feng. After Lei Ju sighed, he left in a hurry and continued to kill monsters and upgrade. At the same time, in the Blue Star Realm, the 9,321st District, Yongye Village. Inside a level 1 novice house, Dracula, the Blood Prince, listened to the reports of his subordinates while drinking a glass of fine wine leisurely. In that leisurely look, there is an indomitable arrogance. He was the first expert in the Blue Star Realm to establish a village. This vanity alone is enough to make him flutter. He didn't know that although Qin Feng was the 5th person to establish a village, Qin Feng's mission was more valuable than him, and he received more rewards than him. At this moment, Dracula took a sip of wine and looked at the 2 subordinates beside him. Those were 2 blood race marquis, both extremely powerful. This time, Tiandao's assignment to the village will arrange more than 100 Blood Clan children for their village. In addition to his prince, there is also a duke, 2 marquis, and dozens of earls. This is an extremely large force. My dear John, how is it? Dracula looked at one of the marquis. Your Majesty, we have already completed the first embrace for the whole village. Now the 914 people in the whole village have become the children of our blood clan. Dracula nodded with a smile. Yes, not bad. Those ordinary villagers have become our blood clan, and their strength will become stronger. Our Yongye village will soon become the strongest force in the Blue Star Realm. Then, he added, next, our goal is to enter the top 3 in the village upgrade competition. John respectfully said, Your Majesty, this competition is very difficult. We need to upgrade the village to level 3 before the end of the novice assessment. We have less than 5 days left, but we are still a level 0 village. Dracula smiled proudly. Oh, dear John, our Evernight village should be the strongest village in the Blue Star Realm. If we can't do it, other villages will certainly not be able to. By the way, When the village was established, Tiandao announced the information of the top 100 villages. If anyone could threaten our Yongye village, it would only be the top 5 villages. John immediately said, "Your Majesty, Your Majesty." When Tiandao announced the information, I secretly made records and recorded the top 5. The first place is our Yongye village, the second place is Wuzhuangwan village, the third place is Guangming village, the fourth place is Fantian village, and the fifth place is Longyuan village. Dracula put down the glass happily. "Dear John, you are always so shrewd and capable." Well, the second place Wuzhuangwan village has a very strange name. I don't know what it is. The third place is Guangming village. I hate it when I hear the name. I don't know if it was made by those guys in the church. The fourth Brahma village. The name should be from Asangwo. There are many powerful ascetic monks in Asangwo, and this is a formidable opponent. As for the fifth Longyuan village, listening to this name, it is likely to be from the Eastern Dragon country. Their country likes to call themselves the descendants of the dragon. However, those Oriental people have always been very thin, and they are not worth mentioning. There is a high probability that their village has a superb master, but this will not change their overall sick man genes. In my opinion, among the top 5 villages, the one that poses the least threat to us is Longyuan village. Dracula analyzed it self-righteously. John quickly echoed, "Your Majesty, Your Majesty, my thoughts are the same as yours." Dracula smiled proudly. "John, act. We must race against time to raise the village to level 3 as soon as possible. This time, this prince will make the name of Evernight Village resound throughout the Blue Star realm." "Yes, His Majesty." A group of vampires were extremely excited, as if victory was in sight. At the same time, in every corner of the Blue Star realm, hundreds of forces that had established villages were racing against time to upgrade. Everyone wants to be in the top 10, or even the top 3. That was the last benefit that Tiandao gave to the Blue Star people during the novice period. In the future, it will be difficult for them to encounter such an opportunity again. Therefore, no force is willing to miss it. An invisible competition is going on in this way. At the same time, at the bottom of the Autumn Lake, Qin Feng was rewarded with 100 attribute points and was in a good mood. However, he wasted no time. Now is the village upgrade competition, and time is precious. In just a moment, he cleared the battlefield. More than 30 giant tortoises. Let him extract the full amount and get 6 attribute points. General Turtle asked him to extract 3 attribute points. These are also a harvest. Later, he donated the tortoise corpses and was pleasantly surprised to find that donating the corpse of an ironback tortoise would get 0.4 contribution points. The corpse of General Turtle gets 1 contribution point. After this donation, he actually got 14 contribution points. It can be seen that killing monsters and donating corpses is also a good way to obtain contribution points. After dealing with those trivial matters, he continued to look for the king of the one-horned spinning turtle. When he killed General Tortoise just now, that guy wanted to escape in a certain direction. I'm afraid that the Turtle King is mostly in that direction. After all, when the weak are in danger, they will subconsciously turn to the strong for help. Thinking of this, Qin Feng rushed in that direction. His judgment was correct. Half an hour later, he found a huge tortoise colony with more than 700 giant tortoises. In the center of the tortoise group, there is a giant tortoise with silver sharp horns on its head and a body length of 10 feet, like a 3-story building. That is Qin Feng's mission goal, the one-horned tortoise king. But in the next second, Qin Feng was shocked by the scene near the one-horned tortoise king. Chapter 101. Take the Turtle King's head in the chaos. I saw that on the lake bed under the Turtle King, pieces of ice stones the size of grinding discs were lined up like a star. A rough look, a full 200 yuan. Wow, so many ice rocks. Qin Feng's eyes flashed with excitement. Froststone is a first-order strategic material, and the output is very rare. They generally rely on the deposits at the bottom of the lake to absorb the cold air of the lake over time to form slowly. This process can be as fast as a few years and as slow as a few decades. Because of this, froststone is extremely rare. An ordinary novice village can produce 5 or 6 ice stones, but Longyuan village is different. Longyuan Village has been betting on resources for many times, and its resources are almost dozens of times that of other novice villages. Of course, the area of Longyuan Village has also expanded many times accordingly. The corresponding ice stones, which should be produced in 200 or 300 pieces, are scattered in every corner of the bottom of this autumn lake. At this moment, Qin Feng has more than 100 yuan in front of him. You must know that a piece of ice stone can be exchanged for 20 contribution points, which is twice the value of the second-order spirit grass. These more than 100 ice stones are equivalent to more than 2,000 contribution points. Contribution points can be exchanged for resources from Tiandao. The more you get to the later stage, the greater the effect. Naturally, the more the better. Get rich this time. Haha. Qin Feng's figure flashed, and he rushed to the turtle group. These ice stones, he is bound to win. If his expectations are not bad, when upgrading a level 1 village to level 2, it requires a certain number of level 2 cabins. That would require a lot of frost stone. So, this thing is definitely a strategic resource. Now that he has collected the frost stone, he is just planning ahead. Swish. Qin Feng's dispatch shocked the huge tortoise group as well as the Turtle King. The Turtle King hurriedly looked at Qin Feng, his huge eyes showing consternation. When it saw that the visitor was an 11th level human, there was disdain in its eyes. A small 11th level human, dare to break into its lair, is really courting death. Woo-woo-woo. There was a strange vibration in the Turtle King's mouth. For 380 hours, with a radius of 1,000 meters, the water waves oscillated. The whole group of turtles aggressively killed Qin Feng. The fastest among the tortoises are the 2 generals of the tortoises. They took the lead in killing Qin Feng. Just in time. Qin Feng sneered and went to fight. So many beasts. For him, it is a lot of energy value, an infinite harvest. This is more than 10 times faster than him looking for beasts to kill monsters and upgrade. In just a moment, the 2 generals of the tortoises were the first to kill, and at the same time they attacked Qin Feng. Swish. Qin Feng waved his hand, and it was a knife. The blade chi of more than 10 feet cut out a fan-shaped water curtain at the bottom of the lake. Pacha! Pacha! 2 consecutive beeps. The blood spurted out, dyeing a large area of the lake red. Successfully killed the 14th level Turtle General, mutation level, and obtained plus 2,800 energy points. Successfully killed the 14th level Turtle General, mutation level, and obtained plus 2,800 energy points. Killing the 14th level Turtle General, mutant level, successfully, the bronze treasure chest exploded. With just one knife, he instantly killed 2 generals of the tortoise, and also exploded a bronze treasure chest. The tortoises were shocked, and they stopped in place one by one, not daring to move. The Turtle King was also dumbfounded. It thought it was a very fragile human being, but it did not expect its strength to be so terrifying. Just one face-to-face, it wiped out its 2 strongest subordinates. Such terrifying strength, even if it goes up, it will die. Woo, woo, woo. But in the next second, the Turtle King was full of anger and made a strange sound in his mouth. All the turtles understood, and they opened their mouths and sprayed out a series of ice arrows. Huh, huh, huh. Suddenly, hundreds of ice arrows shot towards Qin Feng. What? These giant tortoises attack from a distance. Qin Feng was a little surprised, and quickly put away the bronze treasure chest beside him. In the blink of an eye, the hundreds of ice arrows shot together, and the momentum was extremely terrifying. An ice arrow shot by a giant tortoise had limited power, and Qin Feng didn't take it seriously. But when hundreds of giant tortoises attack together, the power is extremely terrifying. He didn't dare to be careless, and as soon as his mind moved, he activated the mysterious crystal armor. Click, click, click. In just a split second, a layer of crystal armor was condensed all over his body. At the same time, a thick layer of ice was attached to the armor. That is the true meaning of Qin Feng's manipulation of ice, and a layer of ice defense has been condensed on his crystal armor. Suddenly, the triple defense took shape. Ice defense, crystal armor defense, dragon elephant king armor defense. At this moment, hundreds of ice arrows bombarded. Bang, 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 click, click, click. Frozen arrows hit Qin Feng like raindrops, and the outermost ice layer defense collapsed instantly. Countless cracks appeared in the second layer of crystal armor defense, and finally it was completely resisted by the third layer of Dragon Elephant King armor defense. Qin Feng was attacked by that wave, and he was repelled several feet away, widening the distance from the turtle group. The power of a giant tortoise is inconspicuous, but hundreds of them joined forces, and the power was so terrifying. Qin Feng was a little surprised, and at the same time felt a little pain in his chest. The original one-horned Turtle King also launched a Frostbolt attack. Its attack power is more than 10 times stronger than other giant tortoises, and it is mixed in those ice arrows, making Qin Feng hard to guard against. In the end, the ice arrow hit Qin Feng's chest, breaking the crystal armor defense, causing Qin Feng to feel pain. Fuck it. The ferocious beasts that would attack from a distance would be even more terrifying and more difficult to deal with. Thinking about it, those ferocious beasts that can't attack from a distance, even if they surround the target, they can't concentrate all their forces and attack one target. But there are ferocious beasts with long-range attacks, which can do this. Even if Qin Feng is extremely powerful, hundreds of giant tortoises can still knock him back. This is not a good sign. Woo, woo, woo. Seeing that the Turtle King had repelled Qin Feng, he murmured with excitement. The next second, it whispered again and again, mobilizing the group. Wow, la, la. Suddenly, the turtle group surged. Every 100 or so is only one echelon, and in a moment, 7 echelons are formed. Qin Feng's face changed slightly. 100 or so giant tortoises can join forces to repel him. If the 700 or so only joined forces, they would only be able to injure him, or even beat him to death. Damn it! Is it so hard to kill a one-horned Turtle King? This is just one small step in a sea-level mission. Wrong. This task has become more difficult. It should be that the resources of Longyuan village have doubled continuously, and the number of turtles has also increased rapidly, which led to the current result. The original number of turtles was probably less than 100. Thinking about this, Qin Feng was a little helpless. Along with the benefits, come the corresponding challenges. However, now is not the time to think about these trivial matters. He must solve the Turtle King as soon as possible, and cannot let them continue. Swish! Qin Feng's figure flashed, and he rushed in the direction of the Turtle King. He is also a master of art and daring, so he dared to challenge a large group of more than 700 giant tortoises with the power of one person, or a group with long-range attacks. At this moment, the 7 echelons of the tortoise group have been organized, and they will join forces to kill Qin Feng. Swish! Swish! But at this moment, Qin Feng suddenly split into 2. One became 2. He activated the Phantom Clone. The turtles were suddenly a little stunned. For a while, they didn't know which one to attack. In the blink of an eye, Qin Feng and his clone rushed to the Turtle King at the same time. Woo! 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 The Turtle King is in a hurry, and the strange calls are repeated. Huh! 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 The turtles attacked quickly. Suddenly, hundreds of ice arrows were divided into 2 groups. A wave shot towards the Phantom Clone. A wave shot towards Qin Feng. Swish! 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 Qin Feng's long sword danced wildly. Knife gas vertical and horizontal. Earth-shaking. Click! 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 In the blink of an eye, he shattered hundreds of ice arrows. Bang! 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 And the rest of the ice arrows all bombarded him, but he also carried them all down. Bang! On the other side, the Phantom Clone did not hold it and was blasted on the spot, turning into countless spots of light. The Turtle King was overjoyed, and he was about to mobilize the group and launch a second attack. But before it could move, Qin Feng took the opportunity to kill him. Swish! The Turtle King roared, screaming constantly. This time, it was too late to organize a group attack because Qin Feng was too close to it. At the critical moment, dozens of giant tortoises rushed towards Qin Feng desperately, trying to resist. As long as they stopped Qin Feng, the Turtle King can successfully organize the second wave of group attacks. Swish. At this moment, Qin Feng was divided into two again. The phantom clones condensed out again and rushed towards the dozens of giant tortoises. Although the clone is only half as powerful as Qin Feng, it is far stronger than the giant tortoises. As soon as he shot, he hacked and killed several in a row. At the same time, Qin Feng continued to kill the Turtle King. Without the obstruction of the giant tortoises, in just one breath, he killed the Tortoise King. The Turtle King was terrified and wanted to turn around and run away, but it was too late. At the critical moment, it opened its mouth and spewed out a large cloud of blue mist. Click, click, click. In an instant, the water within a radius of 100 meters solidified into ice. Qin Feng was also instantly frozen in it. The Turtle King was overjoyed and wanted to take the opportunity to escape. Click, bang. But at this moment, there was a shocking explosion. The 100-meter ice block burst instantly. Qin Feng broke out of the seal and instantly killed the Turtle King. He has already mastered the true meaning of ice. How could the freezing technique trap him? Swish. Underwater knife light flashes. Gotcha. A crisp sound. Blood spurted out, dyeing the lake red. The Turtle King didn't even have time to let out a scream, and was split into two halves. Killing the 14th level Unicorn Turtle King, King level, successfully and obtaining plus 7,000 energy points. Successfully killed the 14th level Unicorn Turtle King, King level, and gained plus 4 reputation. Killing the 14th level Unicorn Turtle King, King level, successfully, the silver treasure chest exploded. Killing the 14th level Unicorn Turtle King, King level, successfully, the quest item, King's Core, Water, is released. Good, good. The third King Core is in hand. A silver treasure chest was also revealed. Qin Feng was overjoyed. Boom. As soon as the Turtle King died, the entire turtle group lost its backbone, and the fighting spirit collapsed in an instant. Suddenly, all the turtles scurried around, and no one organized a counterattack. This time, it wasn't just the Turtle King who died. Even the two turtle generals in the group died early. Qin Feng was overjoyed, secretly thinking that the opportunity to harvest had come. At the moment, he and the phantom clone separated and rushed to the turtle group. Those giant tortoises did not have the will to resist, and they were immediately killed to the uttermost, turning into a one-sided slaughter. In this way, one person and one clone, madly killing the quartet, successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Every time Qin Feng went down, more than a dozen giant tortoises died. Your phantom clone successfully killed the level 14 ironback spinning turtle, and you got plus 730 energy points. Your phantom clone successfully killed the level 14 ironback spinning turtle, and you got plus 730 energy points. Your phantom clone successfully killed the level 14 ironback spinning turtle, and you got plus 730 energy points. Every time the phantom clones go down, 4 or 5 will die. The superposition of the two means that Qin Feng can harvest the lives of more than 20 giant tortoises with each knife. Suddenly, his energy value was soaring all the way, and it was not far from the upgrade in just a moment. He was in a good mood, and he harvested the turtles happily. Chapter 102, The Temple of Heavenly Punishment. Swish, swish, swish. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 ironback tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. In just a moment, Qin Feng and his clones hunted and killed more than 300 giant tortoises, only a few minutes before and after. The speed of killing monsters is terrifying. It was at this moment that Tiandao sent a reminder. Your level has been promoted to level 12. Your strength index increases by 20 points. Your agility index increases by 20 points. Your BMI increases by 20 points. Your energy index increases by 20 points. You get 10 free attributes. Upgraded. Finally upgraded. At this moment, Qin Feng's body lit up with upgraded white light, and his momentum soared. He was overjoyed. At the same time, the tortoises were already running away. Seeing this, Qin Feng quickly flashed his figure and plunged into the slaughter again. This is a great opportunity for him to harvest energy. How can he let these giant tortoises go? Pacha, Pacha, Pacha. Successfully killed the level 14 iron-backed tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 iron-backed tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. Successfully killed the level 14 iron-backed tortoise and obtained plus 730 energy value. A killing feast continues. At the same time, on the Bone Wasteland, Lu Xian is fighting fiercely with 3 level 10 beasts. I saw 20 steel knives whistling around him, among them blood wolf knives. These 21 weapons formed a knife array. Under the control of his magnetic talent, he was so powerful that he killed 3 level 10 beasts. In just a moment, he beheaded a fierce beast, and his momentum suddenly increased. A few minutes later, the other 2 beasts also died under the chaos of the sword. My strength is getting stronger and stronger. With 1 enemy against 3, in less than a quarter of an hour, I killed 3 level 10 beasts. Lu Xian smiled with satisfaction. He was very satisfied with his results. At this rate, he will soon be able to rise to level 9. Having said that, this upgrade is getting harder and harder. Because each upgrade, the energy value required has more than doubled. Because of this, he found that the gap between everyone and him was getting smaller and smaller. Today, the lowest level in Longyuan village is level 4, and most of them are level 5 or above. He ranks second on the level list, and his upgrade progress is only 91% at level 8, which is less than level 9. As for Lei Ju, Longshan, Wu Yong, and Gu Ming, the guys with D-level talents have all reached level 8, and they are about to catch up. Thinking of this, he was a little anxious. Having said that, Qin Feng's boss has risen to level 11. How did he do it? Going from level 10 to level 11 requires a lot more energy than going from level 1 to level 10. But it didn't take long for boss Qin Feng to upgrade from level 10 to level 11. I don't know how he did it. Lu Xian sighed in his heart and couldn't help but call up the ranking channel to check the ranking. Seeing this, he was completely dumbfounded. Longyuan Village level ranking. First place, Qin Feng, level 12. Second place, Lu Xian, level 8. Third place, Lei Ju, level 8. Fourth place, Longshan, level 8. Fifth place, Wu Yong, level 8. Sixth place, Gu Ming, level 8. Seventh place, Yu Wan, level 8. Eighth place, Lu Yuan, level 8. Ninth place, Hu Nong, level 7. OMG, Qin Feng's boss is level 12. Lu Xian was extremely shocked. He thought that his level was going to be closer to Qin Feng, but he didn't expect that the gap was even bigger. Hiss. After a long time, he took a deep breath. Accelerate. He's going to speed up. Obviously, the whole village is dragging Qin Feng's boss. Even him is no exception. No, he couldn't hold back the boss like that. He has to work harder to get to level 10 sooner. Thinking of this, Lu Xian's figure flashed, and he went to Lilua grassland to kill. He wants to challenge higher-level beasts and speed up the upgrade. At the same time, at the bottom of the autumn lake, Qin Feng has killed all the giant tortoises without letting one go. His gains were also huge. Today, his upgrade progress is level 12, 217600/1000000. Qin Feng is very satisfied. At this moment, he came to the corpse of the one-horned turtle king to harvest his trophies. Not bad, not bad. Finally got the core of the king, water, and a silver treasure chest. Qin Feng muttered in his heart and put away the spoils. As a result, the king's core required for his map opening task is still short of a wooden core and a fire core.